Gallagher and Micheál Kane all booked now for Ballinrobe. Damien Gavin, the only Swinford player who have gone into the referee's notebook, and again Gavin will take this free. On this occasion elects to take it out of the hands. This to put Swinford 1 point in front. Gavin kicks right footed high, he's not going to make it, drops short into the arms of Paul Tiernan once more. Tiernan fouls, he tried to advance with that ball. Free to Ballinrobe. 17 minutes gone, 13 minutes remaining. This ball out towards Harry Murphy. However, it carries too much pace for Harry Murphy out over the sideline, and it'll be a line ball to Swinford to be taken by Kevin Doyle. Doyle takes it short into Dermot Walsh. Micheál Kane now marking Walsh. Still Walsh. Tried about flicking it to the onrushing Pádraig Quinn, but instead back to Kevin Doyle, the left half back. A low ball inside, taken out by Paul Finnerty. Trying to go by Paul McDonough. Still Finnerty, looked to have been fouled. He is fouled. Another free to Ballinrobe as Finnerty begins to come into his own now in this county final. He's going to take the free himself. Again he goes for the drop kick, a poor free. Ballinrobe players now going for the drop kick at almost every occasion, and Fenton Kenny is who solos forward. Still Fenton Kenny, chance of a score. Good tackle over by Rory Kane, and his brother Micheál is there to assist too. Foul pushed in the back by Fenton Kenny as he tried to come out with that ball. So yet another free to Ballinrobe, and Pádraig Costello, the full back, sprints to it, wants to get on with the game, takes it quickly. The sides are level. Out towards the centre of the field. Again Sean Grimes there, hurdles over his centre half for Kevin Murphy. Still Grimes in a bit of bother. Yes, a just drove over, carried by Liam Higgins. It'll be a free to Swinford out around the centre of the field as Cormac Feely wants to get on with it now. Less than 12 minutes remaining. The sides are level. The game there for the taking. As Swinford have this free just outside the Ballinrobe 50-yard line. It dropped in around the house. Pádraig Costello gets a fist to it to break it out. It's a race for possession. Rory Kane, the first man to get there, a very quick player. Still Rory Kane, looked to have been fouled. He is fouled, and a free to Ballinrobe back on their own 14-yard line. As Rory Kane, another one of these Ballinrobe players who's prepared to die for the cause. The free to Keegan Galvin, taken too quickly I think for the referee's liking. And in fact he's booking Peter Durkin, the Swinford centre half forward. So that's now 5 players booked, 2 from Swinford, 3 from Ballinrobe, as this free will have to be taken yet again. Back in the Ballinrobe 14-yard line by Pádraig Costello, the full back, who's had quite a solid game so far for Ballinrobe there this evening. So Costello drop kicks this ball out of defence, but a poor ball again, only as far as the waiting Dermot Walsh. Ballinrobe now having difficulty in getting the ball clear out of defence. Still Dermot Walsh, oh, poor shot from him, however, could have taken the score there, but it came off the inside of his right boot. Flew harmlessly across the face of the goal, and that's now 6 wides for Swinford, 6 wides for Ballinrobe. The scoreline remains 2-5 to Ballinrobe, 1-8 to Swinford, as we've played 19 minutes of the second half, 11 minutes remaining, and one feels that the next score could be crucial. Who'll get it? Will it be Swinford or will it be Ballinrobe? A very good catch there from Owen Gallagher, but he took a heavy knock as he came down with it, and it's Micheál Kane who comes out of defence with it, fouled by a combination of 3 or 4 Swinford men just inside his own 50-yard line, and the midfielder will take this free himself. Kicks it right footed out towards the centre of the field, towards Kevin Murphy. Murphy takes it down at the second attempt. The kick inside, looking for Shane Watson in space. Watson and John Rowley in a race for possession. He's going to beat both of them out over the end line, however. That goes out harmlessly over the line and wide. Ballinrobe's 7th white of the game. And Ray Rooney again has a chance to kick this ball out. But Ballinrobe certainly on top now around the centre of the field. Sean Grimes and David Collin winning every loose ball and every vital ball, as both sides in need of a score now to try and get the confidence back on the road once more. Ray Rooney drops this ball out, it's going to drop around his own 50-yard line. Sean Grimes again takes it down, no man near him at all, inside to Micheál Kane. Still Micheál Kane going forward, tries to solo through, but a poor solo, the ball breaks away from him and one of the Swinford backs hack it clear, but only as far as David Collin. Ballinrobe now playing with incredible levels of energy. Still Collin soloing forward, trying to go right through the heart of the Swinford defence. He's fouled as he tried to advance, and it'll be a free to Ballinrobe, dead straight in front of the posts, about 25 yards out. And on this occasion it'll be Sean Grimes who'll take the free. The free's not going all that well for Kevin Murphy. He did score a few in the first half, but missed a relatively simple one in the second from the 14-yard line. And it'll be Sean Grimes, certainly a candidate for man of the match at this stage, who'll take this free. And a real bread and butter kick for Sean, a player with incredible power for a 16-year-old. Kicks it, taps it gently between the posts, and it's now Ballinrobe 2 goals and 6. Swinford 1 goal and 8. A 1-point lead once more for Ballinrobe, as Sean Grimes effortlessly tapped that ball between the posts. 21 minutes gone, 9 minutes remaining. Ballinrobe 2 goals and 6. Swinford 1 goal and 8. As Ray Rooney to take this kick out once more for Swinford. They need a score. They trail by a point. Less than 10 minutes remaining. And this occasion he elects to go out towards the left wing. Again Sean Grimes rises and takes it down. It breaks away from him, however, on this occasion, and Cormac Feely is first to react and drives it in towards the goal. The first man there is Paul McDonough. Damien Gavin makes the break inside. Chance of a score here for Swinford. Still Damien Gavin trying to get out of his right boot. Well blocked down over by Chris Farrer. Micheál Kane comes out with it. Still Micheál Kane. Solo's left footed. Still Micheál Kane. The left footed kick out to his brother Rory. Rory the hand pass to Chris Farrer. Ballinrobe showing incredible confidence now in their own backline. Farrer kicks it across his own goal towards Joseph Jennings and Pádraig Quinn. Jennings hops up again fairly quickly, but it's going to be the Swinford man who's going to get there first. Cormac Feely it is. Feely trying to get by two Ballinrobe men. Still Cormac Feely. Fouled by a combination of Joseph Jennings and Harry Murphy. And a free to Swinford about 25 yards out on the left wing. And Feely to take this free himself from the hands. So Feely, will he go for the score? It's not going to make it on this occasion. Drops short. Pádraig Costello it is who takes it out of the hands of Peter Durkin, and Costello drives it upfield in the direction of David Colleran. Colleran gets a hand to it but succeeds only in knocking it as far as the waiting Pádraig Quinn. A free to Swinford, taken quickly to Tom McHugh, the centre half back. McHugh in a very advanced position. Kevin Murphy tracks back to put in the tackle. Still Tom McHugh loses control of the ball. It breaks back to Fenton Kenny. Flick back to McHugh once more. Damien Gavin now. The left footed kick from Gavin, however on this occasion comes off the outside of his left boot and goes out harmlessly to Paul Tiernan's right and wide. 7 wides for Swinford, 7 wides for Ballinrobe. Ballinrobe 2 goals and 6. 2-6. Swinford 1-8. 23 minutes gone, 7 minutes remaining. 1 point is hardly enough of a lead for Ballinrobe. An awful lot of time left yet as Paul Tiernan again takes this kick out. It's going to drop about 50 yards out from his own goal, out in the right half back position, and again it's Peter Durkin who wins this break. Swinford now applying an awful lot of pressure. They just can't get the scores on the board. Trying to go by Micheál Kane. Foul by Micheál Kane, and another free to Swinford just inside the Ballinrobe 50-yard line. And surely on the law of averages one of these has to go over for Swinford fairly soon and tie up the game, as yet again they changed their free taker. It'll be Owen Gallagher who'll kick this one. The frees have fluctuated between he and Damien Gavin for much of the game, and it'll be Gallagher, the first half penalty scorer, who'll take this free about 30 yards out, dead straight in front of the post. But yet again Swinford missed the opportunity. A relatively straightforward kick about 35 yards out, dead straight in front of the goal. That's now 8 wides for Swinford as they kick chance after chance wide, and Ballinrobe continue to lead by a point. And yet again Paul Tiernan is to kick out the ball from the edge of the small square. No doubt he'd be delighted to see all those balls whizzing by the wrong side of the post. Tiernan is going to drop towards Chris Farrer and Sean Grimes. They rise together. It breaks away from both of them, and Rory Kane it is who reads the break and picks it up. Kane, the left footed kick up along the left wing towards Keith McTighe. McTighe now operating in the Ballinrobe half forward line, but wearing number 14. Still Keith McTighe trying to skip by 3 Swinford men. His kick is half blocked down in towards Sean Grimes. Grimes wins it, again showing coolness and maturity beyond his years. The drop kick in towards David Colleran. Colleran kicks right footed, looking for Alan Murphy. Murphy's inside here, chance of a score. Still Alan Murphy, just took his eye off the ball for just a moment, and it's John Rowley it is who comes away with it to Edward Moore, the right half back, being tackled there by Kevin Galvin, and Murphy wins it at the second attempt. Still Alan Murphy trying to force his way through, looks to have been fouled. Still Alan Murphy, pulled and dragged. Eventually Liam Higgins, the referee, gives the free to Ballinrobe and points the finger accusingly at number 16 John Rowley. Rowley judged to have been the guilty party. So an opportunity here for Ballinrobe and for Sean Grimes to stretch their lead to 2 points. 5 minutes of normal time remaining as Sean Grimes lines up this free about 21 yards out, slightly to the right of the post, and an ideal angle for a right footed kicker. Grimes, who scored one just a few moments ago to put Ballinrobe a point in front, now is this chance to extend the lead to 2 points. And Alan Murphy there, just in the corner of the picture, it was who did all the hard work to win this free, as Grimes composes himself and taps it gently with the aid of Aidan or Ray Rooney's fingertips over the bar. But it's now Ballinrobe 2 goals and 7. Swinford 1 goal and 8. We've got 4 minutes remaining. Ray Rooney, the Swinford captain, to take this kick out. Swinford need a score now. They need it quickly. 4 minutes remaining in the County Under 16 A Championship final. Ballinrobe 2 goals and 7. Swinford 1 goal and 8. Ballinrobe are within 4 minutes of their first County Underage Championship title in just over 11 years. Keith McTighe feeds this kick out for Ballinrobe. All the Ballinrobe men now, it's all hands to the pump as he kicks it in towards Alan Murphy. Murphy again in acres of space, being shadowed now by Paul Broderick. Still Alan Murphy trying to use up a few precious seconds. He solos out of the corner, trying to slow the game down into his brother Kevin. Kevin Murphy trying to advance on goal, pushed off it however by Tom McHugh. McHugh sidesteps Murphy and kicks right footed across the face of his own goal. Not a great clearance. It's going to go only as far as the waiting David Colleran. Colleran trying to bull his way through the Swinford defence, slips as he tries to go by one of the Swinford defenders. Still David Colleran barging his way through, a left footed kick, but a very poor finish from the centre half back. But at this stage, it's as good as a score for Ballinrobe practically. They continue to lead by 2 points. 3.5 minutes of normal time remaining. And Ray Rooney, the captain for Swinford, again to take this kick out now. A little bit of hurriedness creeping into his play. They want to get on with it. They want to get scores back on the board. The kick out is going to drop towards Tom McHugh. McHugh takes it down as Kevin Murphy now treks back to put in the challenge. Still Tom McHugh passing the halfway line, kicks it in right footed in towards Owen Gallagher, but Paul Finnerty is there once more, knocked out of his hands. Finnerty recovers well, however, showing great tenacity. Still Paul Finnerty looked to have been dragged to the ground as he tried to break out of his defence. He is fouled, says the referee Liam Higgins, and it'll be a free to Ballinrobe just inside their own 50-yard line to be taken by Finnerty himself. Finnerty kicks right footed down to Keith McTighe. McTighe winning a lot of vital ball now in these last couple of minutes. Still Keith McTighe being forced to go around the house. Inside to David Collern. He spots Kevin Murphy in space inside. Kevin Murphy kicks, trying to lob it in towards his brother Alan. Alan is in here on goal, chance of a score. No, Ray Rooney did very well there, came out very quickly to advance. A sprint for possession now between Ray Rooney and Sean Grimes. Rooney gets a boot to it, but only as far as the waiting Chris Farrer. Farrer gets a boot to it and Sean Grimes wins it at the second attempt. Still Sean Grimes. The hand pass inside in the field towards Kevin Murphy, but well read by Cormac Feely. McFeely again trying to run with the ball. He likes to cover the ground and run with the ball whenever he can, but on this occasion he likes to go short to Peter Durkin. Durkin tackled very hard from behind by David Collern. Fouled by David Collern, says Liam Higgins. David trying to explain his case to the referee, but the free has been awarded at this stage. And it'll be just inside the Ballinrobe half of the field, and number 9 Cormac Feely to take. 2.5 minutes remaining as Ballinrobe stand within just 150 seconds of a county title for the first time in championship level and underage for just 11 years. But Swinford will have a lot to say about that yet. And it's Pádraig Quinn who kicks this ball in, a very high ball, didn't make much ground, but a very, very high kick. And Sean Grimes again, the inspirational figure it is, who comes out of defence with it. He gives it to Pádraig Costello, the full-back. Costello soloing forward now. Kicks it in towards Harry Murphy. Murphy and Kevin Doyle in a race for possession. Murphy gets a boot to it and drives it in field. Alan Murphy and Shane Watson there. Watson sprints for the ball. The substitute for Ballinrobe, the hand passed towards Kevin Murphy, went over his head however, but David Collin is there in support. Ballinrobe now hunting in 2s and 3s in towards Alan Murphy, just bounced inside of him. A vital ball there for Alan Murphy, but just slipped away from him this occasion, and Ray Rooney solos out for Swinford now. Swinford need a score, they're running out of time. Joseph Jennings, an important interception there from him, as Kevin Doyle has a Tom McHugh now for Swinford. They're throwing everything forward these last couple of minutes. Peter Durkin has it now, they need a goal to win this game. Durkin drives it in. Will Swinford snatch the game at the death in towards Paul McDonough, but Sean Grimes again comes out of defence with it. He's really playing his part for Ballinrobe so far. Sean Grimes out to Kevin Murphy, playing very deep for the centre half forward. Murphy swings a boot at it, anywhere will do now at this stage, into his brother Alan. Alan again hits for the corner to try and waste up a few precious seconds. Lobbed in towards Shane Watson, the substitute. Watson has it, trying to get onto his favourite right boot for a chance of a score. No, snatches at it and drives it up in the air. It's going to drop towards David Collin. Collin tries to go down and pick it up, looks to have been fouled by 2 Swinford men. Still David Collin trying to burrow his way through. Still David Collin being tackled all the time by Cormac Feely. The hand pass back, a judge of over carried by Liam Higgins. It'll be a free to Swinford to be taken by John Rowley, the substitute. Time now almost up for Swinford. We played 30 minutes of normal time as Kevin Murphy snatches at that one to drive it upfield. Joseph Jennings is first to react as the ball goes out over the sideline. It'll be a line ball to Swinford, about 70 yards out from their own post. They need a goal definitely at this stage. The free taken quickly, but Rory Kane is the man who's first to react and gets there first. Drives it upfield. As that's it, it's all over. The final whistle from the referee Liam Higgins of Ballina, and the 1996 County Under-16 A Championship title goes to Ballinrobe on a final scoreline of Ballinrobe 2 goals and 7, Swinford 1 goal and 8. So it's the Ballinrobe, the South Mayo champions, who beat Claremorris in the South final, briefly after a replay, win back the County Under-16 title, their first underage championship title in 11 years. Final scoreline from Claremorris, Ballinrobe 2 goals and 7, Swinford 1 goal and 8.
Bring it down, run over there, come up Mayo! Up Mayo!
Okay, we get on with the presentation. First of all, on behalf of Ballinrobe Mayo, I'd like to welcome everybody here, and I'd like to thank the two teams, Claremorris or Ballinrobe and Ballinrobe and Swinford for an excellent game. It's a pity that there had to be a loser, and I thought there for a while that we'd be back again next week to see a replay. But I think on the night Ballinrobe proved to be the better team and were the worthy winners. Before we present, I'd like to first of all welcome some members of the Bank of Ireland who are also going to make a presentation here tonight. Merton Crowe, John Joyce, Noel Daly and Tom Gallagher. They're going to present the Man of the Match award to a player from each side. I'd like also to thank the referee Liam Higgins, who made a great job of the game, and also the Tomorrow's Club for having the pitch in such excellent form. So I'll just hand you over now to Merton Crowe, say a few words on behalf of the Bank of Ireland.
Thanks, Mick. Okay, now I'm shy doing this. I would like to compliment both games on a very, for me anyway, it was a very exciting match. I could claim to be biased, but I won't tell you which side I was in favour of. Sorry about that. I thought both showed great courage. Particularly Swinford in the first 15 minutes in the second half when the game seemed to have gone against them. But they showed great courage to come back into the game, and it's just, I'd say, it's hard to keep it going all the time unless you get in the scores, and I'd say that's probably all that beats you. And I would like to compliment them as well for coming out for the presentation. It's not easy, they're very disappointed, and I'd like to compliment them for that. Both clubs and both teams should remember that it is very hard to get to this stage. You have to win out your each board. You have to win out of the board and then win the semi-final. And no, one of you had to go through a replay as well. I think Swinford had to go through a replay, had you? Ballinrobe, sorry, in the semi-final. So it has been very difficult to get to this stage, and to lose it is terrible. And I think looking at it here, last year, as far as I remember, in the under-16 final, Claremorris beat Castlebar, and Castlebar, even though I'm in Claremorris, were about 10 points a better team. So just think of it like that, lads.